So we save it with dot html extension. So it can be any file, any html file. We are going to save it with what? Dot html. So here, not only .html, even you can save it with what? .htm also. But actually W3C organization, so they were recommending, because our subject is HTML, right? So that is the reason they were recommending to proceed with what? .html. But even if you save it with .html also, no problem. Okay. And next thing is, so HTML is a case insensitive language. So insensitive means, for example, see, if you write the tags with uppercase, and even if you write with, okay, combination with upper and lower case, and even if you write, okay, everything with lower case also, no problem, it accepts. So that is the meaning of case insensitive language. But as usual, so W3C organization, so they were recommending all the tags should be in lower case. Okay. So here the important point is anyone will write the code. Okay. So here the important point is anyone will write the code, but we need to follow W3C standards. Is it clear, right? Okay. And the next another general point is, okay, HTML is a global language. Okay. So HTML is a global language. So what is the meaning of global language means? It doesn't matter how many browsers we are having. So it doesn't matter how many browsers we are having. So all browsers support what? HTML. So HTML is a global language, that is, it can be understood by all the available browsers. Okay, fine. So these are all some general points, okay, regarding HTML. And to learn this HTML, what we need? So to learn this HTML, we need some tools like editors. So if you want to type any HTML, we need some editor. So like Notepad, Notepad plus plus, Edit plus. So it doesn't matter how many editors we are having, but in real time, we are going to prefer always what? Visual Studio Code. Simply we can call it as what? VS Code. So but we are having so many: Notepad, Notepad plus plus, Edit plus, Sublime Text, NetBeans. Like this we are having so many editors. Okay, but if you are a front-end developer like Angular or React, or if you are a full stack developer with Python and even Node.js, so companies will prefer always what? VS Code. So that's the reason here also we are going to prefer what? VS Code only. But initially, okay, initially like HTML as well as CSS. So in case of HTML and CSS, I'm going to prefer Notepad only. Okay, from JavaScript onwards, we are going to prefer VS Code. Okay. So next, to check the output, we need what? Browsers, obviously. So many browsers we are having, but we are going to prefer mostly Google Chrome only, because if we are able to satisfy Google Chrome, all browsers have the same output. Okay. So already I said, okay, as per W3C organization, so all browsers, so it doesn't matter. So W3C to set web standards so that all websites work the same way everywhere. That means available all browsers. That is the reason if you prefer Chrome, it will work rest of the browsers also in the same way, same output. So that's the reason whatever the browser you prefer, it doesn't matter. It works in all rest of the browsers. Okay. But earlier we are having problem with Internet Explorer, but now we don't have that browser. So that's the reason, no worries about that. Okay. So Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft Edge, Safari, and Opera. Already I showed in previous classes. So many browsers were there, but these five are the major browsers. Okay, fine. So next point. So types of tags. So we are having two types of tags. One is container tag. Okay, so types of tags. So we are having container tag, and another one is what? Empty tag. So what exactly container tag? So container tags means so tags which consist both opening and closing. So best examples are almost most of the tags are okay container tags only. For example, this is HTML open and HTML close. Okay, and next paragraph open and paragraph close. So whatever the tags, okay, it includes opening and closing. So closing we are going to represent with what? Forward slash. So here also, and next we are going to have empty tags. So tags which consist only opening. So best examples are, so what exactly HTML, paragraph, anchor tag, BR. Okay, step by step we are going to discuss all these tags. Just we are writing some examples. That's it. Okay. So whenever only opening, those tags we are calling as what? Empty tags. Okay, fine. But here one important point is there. Okay, what is that point is? In case of HTML and in case of Angular, okay, so especially these tags accepted, something like this. But in case of XHTML and React, we need to write like this. Same output, everything will be same, just a small difference. Okay, so if you're writing like this, we are calling as self-closed tags. So this is just for the sake of knowledge, but whenever we start XHTML and React.js, you'll be getting, okay, some more clarity. Okay, so right now, don't bother about what is P, what is HTML, what is A, what is BR. Don't bother about this. Right now, we did not started discussing anything about tags. Just here, opening and closing means container. Only opening means empty. That's it. Okay, fine. So based on this, we completed all the theory part. So from now onwards, we are going to start discussing with what? Programs. Okay.